Hello, my yappers and yapperlets. Now, I must say it's a very beautiful thing to see that um this is the very first 2025 file on my computer. I'm excited. It's been a day or so since I've talked on the podcast. I decided I'd take a little break. I think it'd be beautiful if I did post daily, but not every day do I have something. And especially when it came to yesterday, New Year's Eve, I really wanted to spend that with my family. So I took that day out. There's one question I have to ask, like, how do I break down to someone, and how do I come to someone and tell them that I think they might have arthritis? And I've been like in a anatomy class, so I know a little bit. And I was like, yeah, this looks exactly like a case I've been shown. Symptoms may oblige, but you got to see a doctor for official diagnosis. Yeah, I don't know how to break that down, so that was my first question. But mainly, I'm here to talk about and just sparking it up because the group I was talking about when I first started this podcast just disbanded, and the group lasted for a week, and it's gone in literally a week. It started a week ago because I joined my friend. I wasn't invited. I just joined because I was like, we haven't spoken in a while. Let's see what you're up to. And then I joined, and then we played this game. And then we started leveling up together, and we're like, okay, we're gonna duo this game. And then we met some other official players. And then, we clicked. He found a player, and I found a player, and the player I found was really cool. I think I'm really good at finding people. I think I'm really good at finding people. This dude is really kind, really good dude. Has a girlfriend, great guy, good to talk to, good friend. Right? He seems like a great friend to have. Don't know if I'll get to keep him as a friend since the band disbanded. Oh my goodness. It's not a band, but the group disbanded. And a part of me feels like it's my fault that I'm the reason why. But also the other two guys are saying that it's the other guy's fault. But also, I feel like it's my fault. I feel like I created that divide. I feel like I shouldn't have been as friendly as I was, but I just want everyone to be okay. I don't know, I'm too busy trying to be a bridge. I'm too busy trying to do my best that I feel like I'm falling short. I want to do better. I do. I want to make people happy. I want to make people smile. I want to make people feel better. I want to make people feel all these things. And it's a new year, and I'm still feeling that same thing. It's, it's dang near 2025, this January 2nd. Like we're well into the new year, or at least a solid 26 hours. Is that accurate math? Or at least a solid 26 hours. Um and somehow I still feel this need to help people, and I know people say be selfish, be selfish. I don't think this is a case where you need to be selfish. I thought I thought this was my friend. I thought this was someone I could be friendly with. God, is it so much to ask that I want to be nice with people? That I want to be nice. I want to be nice. I don't want to have to hide my personality. I don't want to act mysterious. I'm already mysterious enough in person. Why do I have to do that online? I don't want to hide who I am. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that personality thing. I don't want to play these games. I don't want to I don't want to live up to someone's expectations. And as bad as this sounds, I don't want to be someone's girl. Now, by that, I don't mean I don't want to be in a relationship. It's just like I'm not in a relationship, but somehow I'm quote unquote someone's girl. And in my mind, I'm being friendly. If any of my friends sent me a video and said, "Hey, would you want to watch this?" And give me a reaction out of it, I'd do it because they asked me to. Do I not have strong enough morals? Like I don't understand. I don't know what's wrong. Is there something wrong with me? And then recently I've heard I sound 16. I sound like a 16-year-old. What does that even mean? Can women even sound younger than they are? I don't think that's even possible. to have a different voice than your age. Like, what do you mean I sound 16 but I'm this age? That doesn't make sense. Are you saying that I don't have maturity in my voice? I can speak with that. I have that. I can't pick and control my voice. And so I'm crashing out about everything. I'm mad about everything. I don't want to say crashing out. I feel like that's so immature, and it's a new year. So I'm mad. I'm irritated. I'm frustrated. I'm disappointed. I quite frankly, I wanted this group to be more than it is, and that's my problem. I have such a high expectation. I want so much, and every time I want it, I fall short of what I desire. There's this saying in Buddhism that says something related to this. I don't have the direct quote right now, but it's desire leads to suffering. It's like one's longing is one's suffering. The more you want something, the more it's gonna hurt. And it's like, I want a friend group so bad, but maybe not even a friend group. I just want people in my life. But why can't the people in my life stay? And then there's this thing, another thing, right before the disbanding. I don't know if I said this already. I started this pod episode a bit ago, but then I realized that my mic wasn't connected, so I had to start the crap over again. In the middle of my rant. But yeah, me and my friend, we were talking about VC and how I want to chat and talk to people because I feel like I'm stuck in this rut and I need to get out. I just need to get out. I just need to talk to new people, experience new energies. I just need to branch out and feel other people. Not sexually, not physically. Just like, I just need to feel other people's presence. I need that. I need that connection as a human, as a person. That's who I am. I need that. I need that sometime. From time to time, I need that. And so I was talking about that, and then we started talking about old memories, like how we met, and then topic came up and like, oh, but your brother is so funny, Uncle. He tells the funniest stories. I say, I tell funny stories too. Because I do. I have a main channel, and it gets a good amount of views when I tell a story. I have funny stories, and maybe are they not funny because they're not my own? They feel like my own, but when someone says I'm not funny, it makes me question the validity of my stories. Am I funny? Am I funny? I want to be funny. I want to believe I'm funny. I've been told I'm funny, but maybe I'm not funny at all. Maybe I'm nothing I say I am. Maybe I'm nothing I say I am. Because I can't, I can't I'm not the person that gets to decide who's funny or not. Funniness is subjective, and maybe I'm not funny, which really just, it sucks. But also, it's like, if I'm not funny, what am I? Then what am I creating? What am I appealing to? If I'm not making you laugh, if I can't make you laugh, what am I doing? What's all of this? Why am I sitting here if I'm not funny? If someone's funnier than me, there's always gonna be people that are funny, but someone who grew up in my same household around me is funnier than me. You met me before you met him, and somehow I fall short of that. And I talk about that quite a bit here. Deep breath. Starting to cry, which is ridiculous, but I don't know. Heavy on my heart. Yeah, did I tell you guys I got cornrows for the new year? New year, new me type of thing. I got cornrows. I wanted to get cornrows for a very long time. So, I finally got it. And I think it looks great with my hair. But yeah, that was a little distractor. Oh man, I need to breathe. Okay. Yeah. So that sucked. If I'm not funny, what am I? Right? And so I was like, guys, I am super funny. I'm the funniest. My dad says I'm funny. I was just trying to be happy. I don't know, catch a little laugh, get a little giggle out of them. I want to be funny so bad, so goddamn bad. I'm not funny on this podcast, and I'm aware of it because this is my rants. This is when I need it the most. I I talk on this pod when I need it the most, when I need to just say everything. And I know I shouldn't put that on the internet, me at my most vulnerable self, but at the same time, I just I just want to believe someone will hear it. And so it's not like I'm talking to myself in an empty room. And I've been doing that for the past week. I don't want to believe that. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't like. I feel like my voice sounds even worse when I'm crying. I don't know. It's like froggy. Froggy, I think. I hate stuttering. Um, yeah. So that's it. And then, like, the two guys, the friend that I made and the friend my friend made, they start going at it in the chat, and I don't know what to do. I want to stop it. Like, I don't know what makes me want to stop it. Am I I had this question before. Am I afraid of abandonment? I don't think this has anything to do with abandonment issues. It's just like we have a good thing. We have something that could be a very good thing. And it's not bad right now. This is easily fixed, but uh it fell apart. And I can't even be mad at the friend that I made that he left because he had every right to. And you don't have to force yourself to be with someone who makes you annoyed, that makes you feel bad about yourself, that makes you feel crap about yourself. That's what my ex did to me, and I shouldn't have stayed, but I wanted to believe in better, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But I'm a second chance person. I'm the type of person that'll give you 100 chances before I finally decide to distance myself. I'll give you 5 chances, 5 max. 100 is ridiculous. That's me. Um, creating an extreme exaggeration. 5 chances, about 5, and if I really think there's a chance that you'll change, I'll just keep adding. Maybe another one, maybe another one. That is so sick and twisted. Why can't I give up on people? I just, part of me wants to give up, but it's just like, but I want more. And I see it there, and I don't know how many of those possibilities, and I don't know how many of those times where we have, like, I just don't know how many people I'll meet or I'll see. How do I describe this? Like, where I'll see a future that could be. I just don't know. And I don't want to keep talking to somebody that also made me feel like crap myself. When I first met him, he made me feel like crap. And that was the friend my friend made. He made me feel like crap. He made me feel bad. He made me feel dumb, and I hate being mansplained things. Stop mansplaining things. I understand. If I'm in this game, trust me, I've played other games. I know how to play this game. Please stop mansplaining things. If you see a woman in a game, unless she asks you a question, please don't go the extra mile to say you can click your mouse on the left side to hit M1. Like, I don't know. To fight. I don't know. Is it just, yeah. I hate being mansplained, but things have changed with that friend. It's like, I don't know what happened, and this change is also part of the reason why the group ended. It was like at the very beginning, like the dude was so demanding, but kind of mean to me. He ostracized me, treated me like I was scum, quote unquote, in quotations, and yeah, he just treated me less than the other guys. And so I was like, okay, well, sexism in its finest. What do you expect? It's a fighting game with mostly men. Like, it's gonna be sexist. That's just life. And so, yeah, that is what it is. And then out of nowhere, it just switched. He just said, "Oh, I bet Ellie hates me." I was like, "Yeah, I dislike you. I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone. I don't hold hatred in my heart. I don't like actions. I don't like things, but I don't hate anyone. I really don't. I love so many people. I like a lot of people, and I have the potential to like anybody. And it really just depends. Like, you have to do something really crazy for me to, like, effing hate you. I can have a strong dislike for actions that people do, which means I do dislike the person because they did it. But if they want to change and if they're sorry, then it's whatever. I still don't like what they did, but I guess I can try to move on. But yeah, I was like, no, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone. I just dislike you. I don't like the way you treat me. You treat me like I'm dumb, like I'm stupid, like I'm less than you. And I don't like that. I don't like being treated that way. And there was this video I watched, and it was like this woman being like, she was talking, and she was like, there's three things every woman needs to know. She needs to know when to defend herself, when to be quiet, and when to speak up. And yeah, I was really trying to do that. I needed to defend myself, so I did. I gotta be firm in what I don't like and what I do like, or else I just live in gray waters for the rest of my life. Yeah. And I really don't want to do that when it comes to relationships. Living in gray waters, just, well, that's where humanity lies. At least I believe that sometimes. The gray is where you find empathy and sympathy, things like that. But yeah, the group is disbanded, mainly because my friend's friend changed. He seemed to started liking me more than the other two and started having an ego and being jealous. At least this is the perspective I got from them. And that that I did notice. I noticed that shift, and it wasn't hard to tell. And I don't understand why it happened, and it sucks because I feel like I'm the problem because it shifted, and it was like all revolving around me. It shifted. The way he treated me completely changed, and I don't know what to do about that. Like, what am I supposed to do? I feel like it's at least slightly my fault he changed. I don't want him to change. Like what do I do? It's like I need to get him to apologize, but if he's not sorry, he's not sorry. And I can't give him something, and then I'm being called his girl. I'm not his girl. I met him like a week ago, gang. I met him the day my friend met him. That was a week. I've known him a week. I'm not his girl. He's not my lover boy. And I don't think he ever will be. And it's ridiculous to think someone on the internet will like do that. Like, no. That's not something I'm shooting for. It's not something I want. And I've told people countless times, I'm focused on my career, and I mean that. I don't want a relationship. I just want really good friends. And so when I was being friendly and quote unquote being his girl, I was just trying to make a good friend. All my friends keep going away. And I'm starting to think I'm the problem, which sucks. I want to say I know I'm not the problem, but I don't know that. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? If I can just figure out what I'm doing wrong, maybe I can fix that. But why am I always trying to fix things? It's also that I'm a fixer. I'm a person that wants to mend the bridge when it collapses. Oh, I literally asked the group as soon as it disbanded and the guy left and got banned or whatever from the server we were playing, and I said, is there anything that can fix this? And they say, yeah, if he apologizes and if he changes. But he's really annoying and he has an ego. And I haven't asked the other guy, but he just said, I just really don't like this guy. I'm like, that's not a good reason to end a friendship. But at the same time, it's like we've barely known each other, so it's easier to end friendship now than in the future. Like, if we were to know each other for like months and then it just fell apart, you know, that would be worse, right? But you barely know this person. This person is basically a stranger. A fallout is called for, but I'm just a fixer. Is a fixer really a perfectionist? Am I a perfectionist? Do I just strive for perfection? Even in my relationships, my expectations are so high that I want things to go. I want stability. Because I want things to go back to normal, but normal for me was just having people to talk to. And if this group disbands, then I'll go back to being alone. And My other friends, they're doing their own thing. And I'm not sad. I mean, I am kind of sad, but I'm happy because I know they're working at something that we mutually all love. Or making content. And so there's nothing wrong with that. I love making content, and I love that they're making content too, and they're only getting better, and I hope to only get better when it comes to my content too, especially when it comes to filming this documentary and doing all this. I really hope to do all that, but I have no one besides my family. I'm getting real tired of just going everywhere, bending myself backwards, arching my back. I'm really tired of changing to try to adhere to people. It's like, yeah, I don't want to hide who I am ever. I don't want to have to mute myself just to, seem cool enough. If I want to be weird, I'm gonna be goddamn weird because F it. I'm basically a grown adult. I can do whatever the hell I want to do, right? If I want to say what I want to say, then I'm gonna say it. Whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do because I want to do it. And as long as it's not hurting anybody and as long as it's not wrong, then I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it full force. But um I'm just trying, man. I'm trying. It's like I really like my friend. Like my old friend. I was like, that's my really long lasting friend. But if my brother's funnier than me and tells funnier stories than me, then what's the point in even having me as a friend? I can't make you laugh. What do I give you? Is that why you don't talk to me? He basically is always on call with my brother then. So that means I'm not good enough? No. No, that's like too much of a hasty generalization and too swift. I feel like that's a logical fallacy. Don't know which one, but that's definitely a fallacy. What does that make me? It's like, I'm really just, I'm mainly sad because it's like, I pride myself on being funny. But if that's not, it's just like, am I finally at that point in my life when I'm asking, who am I? As a person at my core? I've never had to ask who I am at the core. I've always had to ask, like, what's my identity looking like? Like, what's my identity looking like? What's my gender? Who am I attracted to? Who do I want to sleep with? So that's the questions I had to ask myself. What do I want to wear? How do I want to feel? How do I want to sound? How do I want to be perceived? That's the questions I had to ask. Who do I want to surround myself with? But now I'm sitting here, and if I'm not funny, who am I? Who is LE? And on an even deeper scale, past LE's borders, who is Kiana? Someone I've kind of left behind. My government name. I don't really use it, especially when it comes to content, because I'm like, I don't even know. I just didn't. I seen a kid on TikTok that had the name Luke, and I was just like, that is just so fire. It's like, it reminds me of Star Wars. I'm gonna use it. And then I just took it. But it just got me asking, who is Kiana? Am I who I say I am? If I'm not funny, who am I? Morally speaking, on a it's a moral conundrum. Is that the right word? I want to say I'm someone who cares, but mainly more than anything, maybe I'm mentally ill. Maybe mentally there's a lot going on. Mentally. Because on a technicality, on the clock, um, mentally. I mean, I want to fix a lot of things. And some things are like not fixable. And sometimes I find the fact that it seems unfixable a problem, but over time I've learned to accept things that I can't change. If I can't change it, I just accept it. Even if it's hard. And I feel like this whole broken group thing can be fixable, but I'm thinking I might just lay it to rest. I think I'll just give up my friend. Um, I mean, if I really hate this dead space in my pods. I know you guys probably hate it too. You're like, oh, where'd Ellie go? Why is Ellie silent all of a sudden? We were just getting interested, and it was the story was finally getting effing good. The rant I was feeling that. I was washing my dishes, and then I was like, hold on, why is it pausing? Did my pod pause? No, I'm just dead space. I'm just if my brother is better than me, and he was my friend, and I feel like my friend has been taken by my brother. I need new friends. What do I do? I feel like I suck at making new friends. I feel like my personality's really dog shit for making new friends, if I'm being honest. And I I don't know. Should I strive to make friends that are women? Make friends with women? It's not a gender thing. I just feel like I've mainly had friends that are dudes, and it's very easy to talk to dudes for me. I don't look at it as like the thing is it's very easy for me to be friends with dudes. But to be friends with women is like a whole different thing. No, it's not. Not really. Honestly, not really. In fact, it's funner. It's a little funner. I feel like I can be really funny, and they get a lot of things. They understand a lot, and it's mainly because we got some things in common. Off default, off the rippers, we got something in common. But I feel like you know, it's not that far fetched for me to have some things in common with dudes too. Like we play games. I do that. Um, I'm just not as serious of a gamer as they are sometimes. Like I take breaks. I fall out of love with a lot of things. Then I fall back in love with it. It's like an in and out thing. So, morally, what I know about myself, at least to the core, something that I never have to doubt, is that I want to do better at all times. I'm consistently in the mindset that I want to do better. I don't know how, I don't know where. Every day I wake up wanting to be a good person. I don't want to do bad, but sometimes I do bad. I do things that hurt people, and I don't want to hurt people, but then sometimes I'm just so in my emotions that I hurt people, and I hate when I hurt people because I know I'm hurting them and I don't want to hurt them. So I'm apologizing. And then I overly apologize because I feel guilty. And then I realize the problem is suddenly I don't forgive myself, even when they forgive me. So we went nowhere with that, but that was a nice tangent and a nice poem. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm giving up my friend. I think. I, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah, yeah. How does it sound? I think I'm gonna chill by myself for a bit. I'm just gonna work on myself. Like actually, like the last time I worked on myself was probably middle school, but I'm graduating high school now. So just I'm gonna be an adult and I want to be firm in who I am. I want to know who I am. I want to know if I'm funny or not, and I want that to be clear. I think I'm funny, but I also feel like honestly, I also feel like I'm a bitch, but I'm not. I don't feel that way. I don't think many people think I'm that way. There's gotta be like some few rare souls, like, but I'm just silent, and that can be automatically assumed as like standoffish. But I'm anxious all the time. Even now, I'm a little nervous, but I feel like it's like it's a calm, settling fire. I don't know. It's a nice burn, slow burn. Just getting it off my chest, so I feel less anxious. I feel way worse when I started this, which is why I was crying. Um, yeah, I think we're big chillin'. I just need to be by myself for a bit and start reading books again. I just need to focus on myself and focus on my schoolwork and focus on my bag. I need to focus on making money, getting out of school, just focus on myself, my grades. I don't think I need to worry about getting people into my life right now because clearly I'm not ready. But I thought for a second I was like the best way to get used to having people in your life is to like actively interact with them. So I said I want to strengthen my relationships. And now I don't know what to do. Cause I'm like, I've had this friendship for 4 years. And I'm always the person that texts first. I text first so often. And now the group's falling apart and I feel like it's my fault. At least a little bit. It's a little bit my fault. So I think I need to be by myself for a bit. I need to like be friendless. I don't know. Um just away from people. It's not the worst thing. I mean, I have thing I want to pause this so bad. Okay, I want to be away from people, and I've done some Omegle videos, kind of Omi TV videos, where I was with people, and all that, just being with people and talking with people, and I met some really good people, and I met some very bad ones, and I met some that annoy me, and I just really got to see. Ooh, I really got to see people. Okay, I really like that there's people out there, different types of people, and I still have the internet, so I still get to be interacting with people. And every time I talk to someone, it just makes me so goddamn happy. So, oh, my eyes burning. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna do my thing. I gotta get a job, focus on getting a job, working, focusing on film, and I'm starting to think I might go to college, which is interesting because I've never really seriously thought about it. But then I'm like, oh, my throat is effing tight so far. Um, so fun. I was like, I've never really seriously thought about college, but it's like, I seen Natalie Lynn, and it's like, holy crap, maybe I want to go to college. Because I want to learn color grading for real, for real. And I don't think I can teach that to myself. I've learned a lot by myself, but I can learn so much more in college. And so I kind of want to go now for film, but it's difficult because I don't know how I'm gonna like make a living when I'm out of college, and it's 4 years, and it's expensive, and I'll be in debt, and so I have to think about going in debt. Um, I already don't have a lot of money. Whatever, whatever. I oh that saying that sentence with that empty strain crying was effing terrible. Makes me sound crazy. Oh yeah, I've never really thought about that before. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Sorry. I have to, or else my throat will stay like tight. Okay. Yeah. I never really thought about that clearly before. Going to college. Making a living as a filmmaker, like legitly. Like as like that's what I want to do. But I kinda wanna do that. But should I take a gap year before I do that? I don't know. The important part is I feel like I have so many best friends in my life. And I think my last episode was about all about friends. I was talking about all the best friends I've lost. And since everyone has friends for different things. But maybe I'm not good enough for him anymore. Should I be okay with that? Should I not be okay with that? I feel like it's an acceptance process. I want him to be so happy. And if I can't make him laugh, if I can't do anything for him, if all I can do is just be the person that's there when bad things happen, then I don't want to be there for every bad moment. I told a story on my main channel about helping my friend, and then like helping my friend try to get back with his ex and it failed. I told that story, and it and it got views. Yeah, it did. And I like telling that story. But the the actual being there, the actual being that person that convinced someone to get their feelings hurt and then failing to comfort them, so having to make a group chat just because I couldn't be good enough to do it myself, it sucks. But I feel like a good friend for doing it. I just feel like I feel like a I feel like a good normal friend for getting a group of people that I think would help them more than I could. But I feel like a bad best friend for not being enough to do that myself. But I'm not good with it. I'm just not good with emotions. I crack at my own emotions. I don't really like it. It's the whole. I don't want to go. I don't want to go on about it because it'll be like a trigger warning. I don't want all that crap on this pod. Yeah. I suck with emotions. I kind of always have. But yeah, that's the thing. So it's like if my brother can offer him a happier time, if he can be a better friend than I ever have been, because apparently I've never made him laugh, which sucks because I thought I did. But I guess it's invalid if it was years ago, around the time when we first met, when we were younger. I guess it doesn't matter because we were younger back then, so we were different. So it doesn't count as a real laugh. So I've never made him laugh, apparently, according to him. So yeah, if my brother can make him laugh, if my brother can make him happy, it's whatever, man. I just want him to be happy. I just want all my people to be happy. And it really, yeah, voice crack. Oh, I just really don't want to cry. I hate crying, bro. I hate crying on podcasts. Oh man, I wish I can cut this as out. Holy crap. Okay. Oh man, sound cringe as f. Oh my god. So I like YouTube videos because I can clip that as out, but not in this. Ooh, okay. I'm only making it worse. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. If I can make them happy, if they can be happy without me, then that's all I want. I want that for everyone I meet. I want them to be happy, even if it means I'm not a part of their happiness. Whatever that takes, I want that for them. So, if if 5 seconds, I'm just gonna pause this because I really don't want to cry on here. All right, we're fly. Just a minute breather, quick minute. All right, I'm feeling slightly more collected, at least. Hopefully, that's like told by my voice. I don't know. I just drunk water, blew my nose, and let a few tears out. Openly, without forcing myself to talk through it. Yeah. If they can be, oh my goodness, my brain. Yeah. As long as they're happy, even if that means they're happy without me, and even if it means I'm not a part of their happiness, I just want them to be happy. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about my own happiness, because having these people in my life make me happy. So it's like I want I want to be something beneficial. Like I want to be something good. I want to be someone good for somebody. I don't want to just be that person that's around when your ex rejects you, but somehow couldn't comfort you through it. So I'll just find new comfort in this. Now the new person is comforting you better than your old friend. So F that friend. Fuck it. They never made you laugh. LMAO. I'm joking. I'm not jealous. I'm not. Seriously. It's just like, it's serious self-reflection. Because I thought I was funny, but I'm like, I'm not. Well, according. And if I'm not funny, it's like, who am I? And then it's like, if someone is doing it better than me, then I'm just gonna let them do that. And I'm gonna figure out what I can bring to the table. And if I can't bring anything to the table, then just like all the rest of my best friends, we're falling apart. We're growing apart. And I think that's okay. Mainly because I'm going into adulthood, and this friend is technically younger than me, but we met each other when we were both super young, so we've grown up together, kind of. So it's like, okay, I'm just becoming an adult, so it's fine. I can always meet new people. It's not like this is the end of the world. It's not like I'm in my 40s and this was my last dying best friend. Um, it's not that situation, which sucks. I know that situation sucks. I don't know if many people here have had that, but that situation certainly sucks. I've heard at least. Oh, but yeah, man. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to ghost anybody. I hate being that person, but for my own sanity, maybe I should be a little selfish. I don't like being in drama. I'm no one's girl, but I feel like I shouldn't have to prove that I'm not someone's girl by not talking to someone that the group hates. Cause I'm like, you hate him, but I don't. But at the same time, if I'm still friends with him, then I'll never be complete friends with them because they don't like him. And I'm friends with the op then. He's the op, he's the enemy. So, I don't know what to do. I think it'd be better if I stepped away. Maybe I'll log into World Zero. Because it's a new year. And I miss my World Zero friends. I love how, like, I've only run into, like, adult World Zero players. That I do love. I've been, like, I met so many college students, like, freshman college students. Like, dude, I've been meeting, like, people around my age. And that's the best. I feel like I haven't met much kids on World Zero, which is nice. So it's like I'm actually meeting people that I can be friends with because they're around my age, and like friends around your age, they get it. They get it. So when they're offline, you're like, yeah, yeah, but we clicked that one time and we had a good vibe, a good key, and whenever they're back, I'm gonna be back to, if I'm gone for a good weekend, and they get it because I'm busy, and they're working real hard. So I like that. But yeah, I guess that's my self evaluation. I need to cry a little bit more. I need to cry a little bit more. I need to listen to some music. I just need to get it all out. I need to text these people that have probably been texting me, and I need to figure it all out. But dang, what do I do? That was 12:36. It's somehow 1 a.m. right now. 1:21 a.m. I'm trying to check. Uh, I was sent a mogging picture. Like, gang, I wish I could show you this. Um, I don't know what to do. It's over now. The friendship's ended. That's what this podcast is about. And I guess questioning identity, but not too much. Maybe we'll go into that another time when I'm ready to dive into that. I'll probably dive into that on my own in a separate Google Doc. I don't know, man. And maybe I'll get back to you tomorrow about that Google Doc. It really just depends on how heavy that weighs on my heart by midnight. Like, it has to last throughout the day or occur to me right before I go to bed for it to like be on the pod. I record these pods at night when everyone's in their bedroom and I can be alone and really solo dolo this. Yeah, I feel like everyone's sleeping. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit that. I know that must have hurt. But yeah, I guess that's it. Oh man, does that mean I guess I don't wanna do this, but I feel like I have to. I'm gonna talk to my brother about it when I end this pod episode. Well, I'm gonna talk to him about me stopping talking to Lane. Yeah, that's my friend's name. Well, I mean, if you came from my main channel, you knew that story. I said my friend's name was Lane. So like, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking to my friend. A friend I've known for 4 years, but since we didn't talk consistently for 4 years, it's like willy nilly. Can women be friends with guys? I think so, but I mean, I thought we were friends, but I feel like I never measure up to like other dudes friends, which sucks because I'm cool as the freezer. I'm cool as a good beer. I'm a hoot. I'm a hoot and a holler. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but I guess other people just do it better. Whose personality is my personality good for? I feel like I'm not good for anybody. And that's a problem. I don't know what to do, man. I can't reinvent myself. I don't want to do that. I am who I am. So, who out there in the world am I good enough for? Is there nobody? And the thought of there being nobody just honestly, it makes me question what is life? What is life? What is love? I'm joking. But yeah, no, I'm not joking about the question of life part. But if there's like no one out there for me, no friends or anything else, what does that mean for me? If I'm not, if I'm not, if I'm not like, oh my goodness, I just stuttered like three effing times. No, I just started my sentence like 3 times. I don't know if that's considered stuttering. Um, if I'm not meant to have people in my life, then what do I do? I thought the whole purpose of being, I mean, the whole purpose of life is to connect in some way, in some shape or form. I mean, I know it's not the ultimate goal, but it certainly feels important. I don't know. I want connection, and I don't know what to do. And at the end of the day, I'm just left listening to my Bible app. I want to say like a loser, but you're not a loser if you listen to the Bible app. It's really good. The reader, he has a very nice voice. It's very, what's it, the guy from Lord of the Rings, like, it's very Gandalf, the white, the gray, it's very Gandalf, and I like it. And I like listening to the reader while I read along. I feel like I really get it out. My favorite chapter in the Bible is James. If you haven't read it, read it. It's short and it's really good. It's like every verse is packing a punch. My dad says a lot of preachers don't like to preach from James, but James is amazing. That's if you're Christian. If you're not, then whatever. Ignore I said that. Or not. I don't know. Do what you want. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna figure everything out. I'm gonna stop talking to my friend, which sounds effed up. But in my mind, it's because I'm not measuring up to what I should be measuring up as a friend. If I'm not offering you anything, it's not like we talked much before. If my brother's better, then he's better. Take a loss like a champ. Dust yourself up and gotta pick yourself up and try again. With somebody else maybe. I don't know if I'll ever find another long lasting friendship. I don't even know if I'll ever find another relationship. Bro, I don't even know what's in store for life. It's a whole new year and somehow I'm feeling like shit on like the first of 2 days. Is 2026 my year? 2026? Yo, I feel like at the beginning of this podcast I was talking about like you can always start over, this that. Brody, I'm starting to think 2026 is my year. I don't know. This year is just ooh. Maybe I need this though. Okay, tell me if I predict this in the future. But I probably need this. Hopefully I'll come back to this episode in the future maybe. I think I'm going through this now so I can become the person I need to be for someone else. And if not for someone else, then myself. And I don't know. Usually after like really bad times, I have even more bad times. It's chronic, especially in March. Everyone hates March. It's either March or May. It's one of those months where there's just like a consistent influx of bad ass happening to everyone. Is it just me? It's something about the beginning of every year that just turns out mediocre. And so for February, why is February different from the beginning? It's like the whole first beginning of like until June, the year is trash. But February, I like a good February. It's cold as crap, but ooh, I like a good February. All right, I'm ranting. I mean, I rented the whole thing anyway. It was just emotional rant. I bet my voice sounded like crap. But whoever, somebody listened to this thing all the way through. Look at you. You're a champ. You're a warrior. I love you for listening to this. It's hard. I hope you have a good 2025 or whenever you're listening to this. People might not see this episode for a long time. You never know when people pick up on what you're doing. You gotta just keep cooking. One day someone's gonna see it and I'm like, ooh, I caught on. So yeah. It's 1:30. No, it's basically 1:30 a.m. I'm signing off. Peace and love, you wonderful, amazing, beautiful listeners. Thank you for watching. No, thank you for listening to my entire episode. If you did. If you skipped through it, it's fine. I get it. I really like skip through the crying parts. I really wasn't into that. But yeah, that was my emotional rant fest. Something I just need to get off my chest. If you need hopefully I'll be in a good position to, be emotional support for someone who needs it right now. But yeah, if you need it, text me. I don't know how. I mean, technically, if you I got some channel, like my live channel, I think is linked. Just go to my live channel, go to my description, text my Instagram or something, and just say I need advice on something, and I'll respond, and I'll try my best. And it might not be the best advice, but I'm gonna try. Or you can put it in the comment section, and maybe we can all help each other out. We'll see. The world goes round because people make it go round. And I don't mean anything evolutionary about that. I just mean the more we help each other, the more we try to improve, and the more we try to better this world. It's like the intent to want to do better and actively try to do better is gonna help the world somehow become slightly better. But if we just see bad things and then like see bad things and just do bad things like because we've seen it already, then we're not helping anything. We're just making and leaving the world as bad as we found it. Let's try our best. You don't have to, but yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. It doesn't have to be your thing, but that's my thing. I'm gonna try to make it better than I found it. If I found it like this, and it was hard, because I didn't want to see it like this, and I don't want to see it like this, and I won't want to see it the way it is in the future when I'm listening back. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying. Just keep swimming, swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. I don't know. What are they saying in that Nemo movie? I think it's something like that. I've sung that song at least twice in like 2 different episodes. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. That's not a real TED Talk. TED Talk. Please don't copyright me. I'm sorry. I love you, Pookie. I didn't mean it. Thank you for listening to my podcast episode. I think this is episode 4. We're on a good run. I post whenever I feel like it. And that's pretty effing consistent, apparently. I'm hoping to keep it consistent. I'm hoping not to have ultra dips. I'm going to try to film an actual YouTube video for my main channel soon, so I can have something to upload on Sunday, so I can show that I'm really ready for 2025 with that consistency. I want to have a year of consistent posting on that channel, so we're just going to see how much growth we can make in a year with full consistency throughout the whole year. Yeah, just it. I don't really know, bro. I'm just keeping this going. I need to be having this conversation with myself, not y'all. Bye. Bye. I love you guys. See you. See you soon. Hopefully. Ellie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do this. You ready? Okay. Let's freestyle.